confidence with women changes how you see yourself and opens doors in life. Listen carefully because you are going to know the exact practical steps to start today. So basically, it is about small habits that create big shifts in how you feel. Short intro. I will give 6 tips that are simple and repeatable every day. Tip number 1, nail your body language because it signals confidence before you speak. Good posture makes you feel stronger and pauses nervous energy in its tracks. Make eye contact, but not too intense, like you are interested and present. Avoid slouching, crossing your arms, or hiding your hands in pockets all the time. So listen closely because your body talks even when you are silent in a room. Small adjustments like opening your chest or uncrossing your legs can change perceptions fast. Practice power poses at home for a minute before heading out to boost your mood. Tip number 2, look the part because how you dress affects how you feel. Look good, feel good, simple as that, and it will show in your energy. You do not need expensive clothes, just fits that flatter your shape and situation. Good grooming sends a clear signal that you respect yourself and those around you. Listen carefully because you are going to know one easy grooming habit that helps instantly. A basic skincare routine makes you look fresher and feel more put together every day. Tip number 3, be decisive and direct because clarity is attractive and reduces anxiety. Decisiveness cuts down on second guessing and makes conversations smoother and more honest. Say what you mean in a calm way instead of hinting or playing games. If someone flaked twice, decide and move on. Do not over-explain or grovel for answers. So basically, it is okay to set boundaries and choose people who respect your time. Practice making small decisions fast to get better at bigger ones like where to go on a date. Tip number 4, change your internal monologue because your inner voice shapes your reality. Notice your negative thoughts and challenge them with realistic, kinder alternatives. Instead of thinking I am not good enough, try I am learning and getting better every day. Practice gratitude by listing things you like about yourself and your progress each day. So listen carefully because rewiring your inner voice will change how you show up with women. Replace harsh self-judgment with curiosity, like asking what you can learn instead of blaming. Tip number 5, practice dating like you practice anything else and confidence grows naturally. The first few times will feel awkward and that is totally normal and expected. Each date is feedback, not a verdict on your worth, so learn and move forward. Rejection hurts, but practice helps you handle it with calm and perspective over time. So basically, you get more comfortable by showing up more often and taking small risks. Tip number 6, improve other areas of your life to build genuine confidence from the inside. Develop hobbies, skills, and friendships so you have more to bring into relationships. When your life has momentum, dating becomes a complement to your life, not the goal of it. Work on your health, sleep, and mental habits because they directly impact confidence levels. Improve your career and skills because competence breeds comfort and quiet pride in yourself. So listen carefully because this is how small wins in life translate into dating wins too. Chapter break. Let's dig into body language tips with real examples you can try now. Stand tall with shoulders back and imagine a string lifting your chest gently upward. Keep your chin level, not tipped down, and avoid looking like you're trying too hard to impress. Use open hand gestures to show honesty and avoid closed fist or hiding gestures. Mirror the other person lightly to build rapport, but keep it natural and subtle. Practice a relaxed smile that reaches your eyes, not a forced grin that looks rehearsed. So basically, practice these gestures in low stakes situations like talking to baristas or cashiers. Chapter break. Now let's talk about dressing and grooming to boost your confidence quick. Invest in a few items that fit you well and make you feel like your best version. Pay attention to shoes and belt, they tie your whole outfit together in subtle ways. Basic skincare is a small habit that repays you with clearer skin and more confidence. Trim hair and nails, keep facial hair neat, and choose a scent that feels clean, not overpowering. So listen carefully because these tiny investments in yourself compound over time into confidence. Chapter break. Now let us get into decisiveness and direct communication examples to practice. Be clear about what you want and say it calmly, like asking for a date, time, and place. Use short, direct phrases like ID, like to see you again, or am not available that night. Avoid passive language that leaves room for ambiguity and leaves you feeling out of control. So basically, practice one direct statement a day until it feels natural in conversation. Chapter break. Let's work on that internal monologue and belief system step by step. Catch the negative thought and pause. Then ask, is this thought useful or true right now? Replace I will never find anyone with I am learning and growing and will meet someone right for me. Use concrete facts to counter feelings, like recall times you got complimented or succeeded at work. So listen carefully because your brain believes repetition. So repeat kinder, true statements repeatedly. Chapter break. Now we will cover how practice and exposure reduce dating anxiety gradually. Start small with short conversations and build toward longer dates as your comfort grows. Each interaction teaches you something, so view them as lessons rather than pass-fail tests. So basically, you will get better by doing it more and analyzing what went well. Chapter break. The final section is about leveling up your life to attract better matches. Find interests that light you up so you bring energy and story into conversations naturally. Build friendships in a social circle so dating is an addition to a full life, not the focus. Work on finances and career goals quietly so you feel stable and calm under pressure. So listen carefully because contentment and autonomy are quietly magnetic to others in dating. Now, a practical tip about talking to women. Ask open questions that invite stories, not yes or no answers. Follow up on details she mentions. It shows you care and helps build rapport quickly. Keep your tone warm and curious and avoid rapid fire interrogation like a police interview. So basically be present and interested, not rehearsed and anxious to impress every moment. If you feel nervous, name it calmly like I'm a little nervous but excited to be here. Vulnerability done well is attractive because it shows honesty, not desperation or neediness. Practice saying small, truthful things about yourself to build that vulnerability muscle slowly. So listen carefully because vulnerability done right actually builds connection and confidence at once. Now, a note on pacing, move things forward deliberately but not like you're trying to force a relationship. If she responds well, follow up quickly and suggest the next plan instead of waiting too long. If she does not respond positively, accept that and move on with grace and no drama. So basically timing and follow-up matter. Be deliberate and clear about next steps when it feels right. Quick tip about humor. A light, playful joke can ease tension, but avoid sarcasm that cuts or judges. Use observational humor about the situation, not about the person, to keep things comfortable and inclusive. So listen carefully because humor builds comfort and makes you more memorable in positive ways. Now, a practical exercise. Practice a 2-minute conversation starter you are comfortable with today. Start with a compliment that is specific and not about appearance alone. Like, I like your energy. Then ask a simple open question that invites a story like, what's something you're into right now? So basically practice that opener in multiple low-stakes spots like the gym, cafe, or park. A note on pacing your confidence work. Start with daily tiny habits and add new ones weekly. Tiny wins stacked over weeks create real internal change. The compound effect is real here. So listen carefully because patience matters. Do not expect overnight miracles, but enjoy the process. Another practical technique is reframing rejection as data not a personal failure or final verdict. Ask what you learned from a bad date and how you might tweak your approach next time. So basically use rejection as fuel to improve your approach, not as proof you're unlovable. A quick mindset trick is to imagine future versions of yourself handling situations calmly and confidently. Visualize small wins before dates, like a smooth conversation or an easy laugh, to prime your confidence. So listen carefully because mental rehearsal speeds up real-world performance and reduces nervousness. Now, a short section on showing value without bragging. By sharing accomplishments naturally when relevant. Tell a short story about something you built or learned that reflects your values and effort. Let your actions show your worth as much as your words by keeping commitments and showing up. So basically, value is demonstrated through consistency, kindness, and competence in small things every day. An important reminder. Do not change your basics for someone else. Be authentic while improving yourself. Improvements should be about being a better version of you, not a different person to please others. So listen carefully because authenticity paired with effort is the most attractive combination over time. Now, a short list of daily habits that support confidence, sleep, move, hydrate, and reflect for 5 minutes. These basics are boring, but they are the foundation that lets everything else work better. So basically, without these foundations, even the best social skills will feel shaky and temporary. A quick tip for conversations: listen more than you talk and you will appear more grounded and confident. Ask follow-ups that dig into feelings or meaning, not just facts, to deepen connection naturally. So listen carefully because the quality of your listening often determines how confident you feel afterward. Now, a practical note on social media and dating apps. Curate, not fabricate, who you are online. Pick images that show your interests and stable lifestyle, not forced attempts to impress unrealistically. So basically, match your profile tone to how you want to be in real life interactions. Another tip, set realistic expectations about dating so you do not feel crushed by outcomes. Expect some awkwardness and mismatches. That is part of the process and not a reflection of you. So listen carefully because low expectations and high effort often beat high expectations and panic. A simple breathing exercise before a date can lower your heart rate and center your presence quickly. Try a 4-4-4 breath pattern. Inhale 4 seconds, hold 4, exhale 4, repeat 3 times. So basically, calming your nervous system first improves every interaction that follows that day. A quick clothing trick. Add one neat detail like a clean watch or a crisp shirt collar. Small curated details signal care and style without needing a huge wardrobe overhaul. So listen carefully because little things add up to a polished presence that feels confident and steady. When you feel awkward, use humor to lighten the mood and show you can handle tension. Self-deprecating humor works if it is kind and short, not long, rambling negativity about yourself. So basically, keep jokes friendly and quick, then return to real listening and genuine interest. Now, a quick reflection prompt you can use nightly. Ask what went well and what you learned. Write down one small win and one improvement idea, then close the book and rest well. So listen carefully because consistent reflection accelerates growth faster than random trial and error. If you struggle with social anxiety, consider a coach or therapist to build sustainable tools. Professional help speeds progress and gives tailored strategies when general tips are not enough. So basically, asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. It shows commitment to growth. A final practical habit. Limit alcohol on dates because it can reduce clarity and confidence long term. If you drink, keep it light to maintain presence and authentic interaction throughout the night. So listen carefully because being present soberly gives you a huge advantage in real connection. Now a quick checklist before a date. Breathe, check posture, smile, and ask one open question. This simple prep ritual stabilizes nerves and helps you enter the date with calm confidence. So basically, rituals create predictability and help you perform better when it counts most. If conversation stalls, comment on the environment or activity to keep the flow without pressure. Ask about movies, books, music, or travel to find shared interests quickly and easily. So listen carefully because easy topics reduce pressure and often lead to deeper talks naturally. A quick body language hack: angle your torso slightly toward the person to show interest without overpowering. Keep a relaxed personal distance and watch their cues to match comfort and build rapport slowly. So basically, match physical cues gently to build trust and avoid awkward overreach or extreme distance. Another tip: be generous with praise that feels sincere and specific about personality or effort. Avoid empty flattery and pick things that show you actually notice and appreciate her choices. So listen carefully because sincere appreciation builds rapport and makes your confidence feel grounded and kind. When things go well, acknowledge it and suggest a follow-up plan with confidence and ease. If she says yes, pick a day and time and then confirm casually the day before. If she says no, thank her for her honesty and keep your dignity intact and move forward. So basically, how you handle answers says as much about your confidence as the ask itself. Now a short note on long-term growth. Consistency beats intensity almost every time. Do a little each day, and in months you will notice a big shift in how dates feel. So listen carefully because daily systems make confidence second nature instead of a forced skill before each date. A quick recap of the 6 tips: body language, grooming, decisiveness, mindset, practice, and life improvement. Each one supports the others, and together they create a stable, attractive, confident presence. So basically, do each of these a little bit every day and watch your dating life change. One practical plan for a week. Day 1, focus on posture and breathing. Day 2 on grooming. Day 3 on outreach. Day 4, practice. A short conversation. Day 5, review your mindset and gratitude. Day 6, have a social outing. Day 7, rest and reflect. Celebrate the wins and plan next week with small tweaks. So listen carefully because a simple weekly routine removes decision fatigue and builds identity over time. A short comment about authenticity. Again, people sense when you are real and when you are performing. Work on being confident in your truth, even when it is imperfect or messy at times. So basically, imperfect authenticity beats polished inauthenticity most days in the long run. Now a tiny mindset shift. Imagine you are interviewing the person as much as they are interviewing you. This switch reduces neediness because you are evaluating fit and not begging for approval. So listen carefully because this simple reframe gives you control and reduces desperation in dating. Another small habit to adopt: keep one ongoing project that you care about outside of dating. Having a project shows purpose and gives you energy to talk about that is interesting and real. So basically, purpose adds depth to your presence and makes confidence feel earned, not forced. If you want a quick confidence boost, help someone without expecting anything in return that day. Generosity increases self-worth and makes you feel capable and socially valuable in natural ways. So listen carefully because giving without agenda is one of the fastest ways to feel good inside. A closing reminder: progress is not linear and you will have good and hard days, and that is fine. Be kind to yourself when you stumble and use the moment to learn, not punish your worth. So basically, resilience is built by getting up again and treating yourself with steady care. Final practical sponsor style tip: if you want to start skincare, it really helps confidence quickly. A daily face wash, moisturizer, and sunscreen in the morning are tiny habits with visible rewards. So listen carefully because taking care of your skin is a small act that signals self-respect. Okay, quick final recap. Remember the 6 tips and pick one to focus on this week. Practice it daily, reflect weekly, and add the next habit when the first feels stable. So basically, consistency beats intensity. Start small and keep showing up to see the real results. If you want a step-by-step week plan in the comments, I can make a video about it. Ask me questions in the comments and I will make a video that answers them directly for you. Tell me what tip you want me to expand on and I will make that follow-up video next. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up to tell me you found it helpful. Subscribe to my channel to get more practical tips on confidence, dating, and personal growth every week. Share your success stories below so others can learn from what worked for you in real life. If you want deeper help, I can walk through role plays and scripts in a future tutorial video. Thank you for watching and for investing time in becoming more confident and more you. Remember, consistency compounds and confidence becomes part of who you are with steady effort. So basically, do one small thing today that your future self will thank you for later. If you want the week plan or a script for approaching someone, comment now and I will make make it. I love hearing your stories, so please share them and let me know what you want next from this channel. This journey is personal and imperfect, but every small step moves you closer to the confident person you want to be. Thanks again. Leave a question below and I will make a video to answer it just for you. And please like and subscribe to support the channel and get more practical tips every week. See you next time, and start today with one small habit that builds your confidence for good.